I finally confessed the harsh reality about why everyone hates my best friend. Reese and I had been inseparable since 8th grade. Summer camping trips, matching thrifted jackets, the bond where you communicate entirely in inside jokes. But gradually, a shadow crept in. It started with minor infractions. Junior year, I showed her a short film script I was writing for the regional media festival. The next month, she premiered a suspiciously identical film at the assembly. When I called her out, she brushed it off. I didn't think you were actually going to produce yours. I let it slide. Teenagers are just insecure copycats. Then we moved to the city. We rented a tiny studio apartment together our second year of art school. That is when the mask started slipping. I came back from a weekend trip and found my expensive digital drawing tablet completely shattered on the hardwood. She had clearly stepped on it and did not even offer to pay for repairs, just casually mentioned it was in a stupid spot. I confided in her about an apprenticeship I was desperate to get with a renowned ceramicist. A week later, she submitted a portfolio heavily inspired by my techniques. When she secured the apprenticeship, she acted like it was the universe rewarding her hustle. But the absolute breaking point occurred this past winter. I had spent a year curating a collection for my first solo exhibition at an independent gallery downtown. It was my biggest break. The curator, a woman named Vivian, was incredibly supportive. Reese started hovering around my studio space, taking photos of my progress, asking weirdly specific questions about my contract with Vivian. I ignored the red flags because that was my default setting with Reese. Then Vivian suddenly stopped returning my calls, delayed meetings, and grew cold. The exhibition was abruptly put on hold pending a curatorial review. I found out why a week later. Vivian's assistant accidentally forwarded me an email chain instead of the revised floor plan. It was a thread from an anonymous account accusing me of plagiarizing my entire collection from an obscure European artist. Attached was a PDF of evidence. The idiot didn't scrub the metadata. The document author was listed as Reese's full legal name. She literally tried to torch my career just to watch it burn. When I confronted her, she hyperventilated and claimed she was just protecting the gallery's integrity, that I was overly defensive, that true artists welcome critique. I packed my studio, blocked her number, and severed ties completely. That was 7 months ago. Yesterday evening, she materialized on my apartment steps. Her face was flushed, makeup smeared like she had been crying for days. Nobody will collaborate with me anymore. She pushed past me into the kitchen without waiting for an invitation. The downtown collective completely blacklisted me. Even my landlord is refusing to renew my commercial lease. What is happening? I stared at her. She genuinely could not fathom it. For a decade, I had protected her, convinced myself she was fiercely ambitious or deeply misguided or whatever narrative made it bearable to keep her around. But standing there, watching her weaponize her tears yet again, the dam broke. You want to know why nobody will touch your work? I asked. She nodded, sniffing loudly. Because you consume everything around you. Concepts, opportunities, professional relationships. You treat everyone else's hard work like an all-you-can-eat buffet for your own ego. Her posture shifted. Wait, is this about the gallery thing? I said I was sorry for that. It is not just the gallery. It is the short film from high school. It is my broken tablet. It is the ceramicist apprenticeship. It is every single time you played the supportive best friend while actively setting my life on fire. She crossed her arms defensively. I never set anything on fire. You are projecting your own failures onto me. You sent Vivian a fabricated plagiarism report to get my show canceled. The assistant forwarded me the metadata. Reese. All of it. Her jaw dropped, then tightened. I kept pushing. You know what the real tragedy is? Every single creator in our network has a horror story about you. Celine caught you stealing expensive glazes from her kiln room. Theo found out you were secretly undercutting his commission rates to steal his clients. Brits Collective kicked you out because I finally stopped covering for you, and they realized you were consistently dodging rent. That is a witch hunt, she shouted. Those are totally out of context. They are not out of context. They are your entire personality. And the community finally woke up. She snatched her jacket off the counter. So, you are claiming my ruined reputation is entirely my own doing? That I am being exiled over innocent mistakes? I held her gaze without blinking. Ruining people's livelihoods by accident does not make you innocent. It just proves you never viewed us as human beings in the first place. She slammed the door on her way out. This morning, I woke up to an inbox flooded with audio messages, tearful apologies begging me to talk to the collective, mixed with threats about suing me for defamation. Then she launched a crowdfunding campaign. A long essay about being targeted by jealous peers trying to silence female entrepreneurs. The campaign has 0 donations.